Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me again in my home techno gym. Today is June 4th, 2020, and a lot has been happening in our nation this week. Let's start off with yesterday. The four officers involved in the murder of George Floyd have been arrested. Black Lives Matter. This morning, the preliminary hearing for the murder of Ahmaud Arbery began. Black Lives Matter. And check this out. Amanda Seals quit the real. Black Lives Matter. I'm not mad at her. Best wishes to you, Amanda. You're very talented. I appreciated your voice on the reel. It brought diversity and you're just so freaking real. I'm sure you're going to do some amazing things, and your fans, I being one of them, am here for you. Why am I here today? Because Black Lives Matter. I have decided to do a jump rope challenge in June. I will complete at least 1,000 jumps by noon. In addition to completing 1,000 jumps, I'm also going to do 57 jumps to bring more awareness to Black lives that have been lost due to hate or police brutality. And I'm going to take time out today to say the names of those 5 people who have been slain in the United States in 2020. These are the names of 5 people that I'm aware of. I'm sure that there are probably way more, but again, these are the 5 that I'm aware of. Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, Tony McDade, and David McAtee. All right, so I've been receiving a lot of questions about tips for jump roping. For those of you who are new to the jump rope sport, it really is not that complicated. Is not a difficult thing to do. You just have to become more consistent at it. I will admit, when I first started jumping, it seemed like I was going to die just to complete 50 jumps. Start with what works best for your body, what you can take. And what you'll notice is, with consistency, if you continue to do it every day, with consistency, your body begins to be able to take more and more jumps in each set that you do. So I started off with 50, and then I progressed on to being able to do 75 jumps, and then eventually 100. When I was able to do 100 consecutive jumps, I thought that I was the hero of the world. But as you saw today, now I can do 200 jumps in a set. Eventually, I think I will, that number will increase and increase and increase if I am consistent and am disciplined enough to just continue to jump daily, if not daily, on a regular basis. What happens is your body makes those adjustments and is able to continue to take and be able to do more jumps in a set. Okay. So here's some more tips. I would also recommend that you double knot your shoestrings, because you do not want your shoestrings to come untied in the middle of your jumps. And then you have this catastrophe where your rope gets caught up in your loose shoestring. You don't want to trip and fall. So yes, make sure you double knot your shoestrings. Make sure you hydrate. Hydration is important for any sport or for any exercise. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Even if you're not exercising, let's say all you're doing is meditating, hydrate. Hydration is one of the best things that we can do for our bodies. So drink lots of water, hydrate when you're doing a challenge. And then the last thing that a friend of mine asked, I work during the day. I'm not going to be able to do any exercise by noon. Well, I'm an educator, so in the month of June, I'm off. So I get it. Everybody might not have my schedule. Even if you're teleworking, you still might not have the flexibility to do exercises in the middle of the day. So here's some tips. Get up early in the morning. Do it before you start working. Or you don't have to be tied to the noonday deadline. Do it whenever it works for you. The main thing is you want to be sure that you are consistently doing whatever the challenge is that you have given yourself to do. Okay. So be it by noonday, be it by midnight, just whenever it works. The only reason why I said 1,000 jumps by noon is because it rhymes with the month of June. Yeah, for real. So do what works for you that will consistently help your body to be a better body and help your spirit and your soul. Because I will promise you this, after a good workout, I feel so much better. We have a lot of things going on in our world that can just bring anxiety to the most healthiest, the most fit person physically and mentally. But when I'm exercising, I just feel like a heavy load has been lifted. It's able to heal my body as well as my emotions and my mental health. So please be encouraged to exercise, whichever exercise you choose to do, and do it consistently. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this jump rope challenge. All right, here we are at the Smart Rope dashboard. My goal each day is to do at least 1,000 jumps plus 57. I am at 0% at the moment at reaching my goal, but watch that number climb and I'll be over 100% by the time I finish my exercise today. How will I do that? Through interval training. Yesterday I did 2 intervals. I'm going to do those same 2 intervals again today. Those intervals were, the first one was 4 sets of 50 jumps. After that, that was the warm up. After that, I did 4 sets of 200 jumps. Yes, that's how I met my goal yesterday. That's what I'm going to do today. And after that, I'll do an additional 57 jumps. Leaderboard, not concerned about the leaderboard. I'm not competing against anyone other than myself. And then we have our history so far. The last 3 days in June, I have accumulated 3,176 jumps. All right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and get these jumps. All right, you guys, I'm at 20%. Somehow the camera wasn't rolling when I did my warm-up jumps of 4 intervals of 50. I'm going to have to fire the camera lady. However, that would be myself. All right, so I keep me on the job. Well, mistakes happen, but here's the proof. I did my 200 jumps for my warm up, and as we can see, my number did climb on my jump accumulations for the month. I'm now at 3,376. All right, this time, hopefully I will really hit record for my last interval, which will be 4 sets of 200. All right. See you soon. Goal exceeded 105%. I hope that you have been inspired to create a healthier you. I hope that you have been inspired to create a healthier nation. I hope that you have been inspired to create a healthier world. I hope that you're inspired to love more and to heal more. I pray that you continue to be blessed and a blessing to others. Love y'all.